make this so cute. A little fat fluffy, right, Lou?
But Mommy, you already made it.
I know, I'm gonna make another one. You wanna show the mamas how to make it? Can you back it up?
I just want
I know you do. All right, go play. All right, so step one. Okay, step one is you need your templates. This is cut out of cardstock. This one is 9 centimeters tall, 4 centimeters wide. This one's 12 centimeters tall, and this one's 4 centimeters wide. So you have a large and a small. Your large for the stomach color and the back color. The short is for the wings. Put a notch in mine so that it would be easier for the kids to hold it. So you're gonna wrap this around. This is 1 wrap, this is 2 wraps, 3 wraps, and you're gonna do that 18 times. So once you have your 18 loops, you are going to cut it. I'm gonna hold it tight and cut it so that you have one big, long batch. You're gonna take your second color and do the same thing, 18 times. Cut it off. And now you have your second batch. Okay, so let's do all our cutting now. Now we're gonna cut the wings. So get your third color and the short template. Same thing, put it in the notch, go around 18 times. Cut it. And now you have all your pieces. Okay, so 2 long, 1 short. The wings and either the body, the back, or the belly. Okay, so you're gonna set your short aside. You're gonna take your 2 long, take out 1 string from each color. You're gonna be using these in just a moment. Cross these over like a cross. It doesn't matter which color's going up or down because they'll still be able to be changed up until the end. So you're gonna grab whatever one is going up and down like that in the center, like that, and you're going to kind of pinch it. And then whatever color this is, you're gonna take that color string and you are going to tie it to secure it. And then you're gonna do the same thing with this one. So you're gonna kind of tighten it, secure it, and you're gonna take this string that matches and you're gonna tie this. Okay, now let's talk about the anatomy of our little tufts we just made. You can see this splits up and this goes down the middle. If you hold it this way, then this is going to be the back color and the top of the head, and this will be the belly. If you flip it around and you have the V down here, that means this color would be the belly and this would be the top of the head and the back. Do you see that? So we're gonna make the white as the belly. Okay, so you're gonna take half a piece of computer paper and you are going to crumple it up. Okay, this is gonna be the body. You are going to take your short stack, take 1 string out, and you're going to tie it in the middle. Now you're gonna lay this horizontally. These are the wings. You're going to have whatever color you're having for the top of the head and the back up top, and then the V goes down for the belly. You're gonna take this ball and you're going to lift this up and rest it over it like this. And you're just going to close everything around like this. See how I just did that? So for this part, obviously you can smooth these out a little bit if some of them got tangled. And you can just fiddle with it until you have it how you want, and then you're going to take another string and you're going to tie this off right here. Okay, so for this part, first of all, I would give this a full knot. Where did it go? Here it is. So I would tie it as tight as you can and give it one more tie so that it's an actual knot. Okay, so this is your tail, right? Now, before you clip the tail, you're just gonna kind of tug at these. I kind of did it messy, so some of this you could have done before you tied it, but be that as it may. You're gonna especially pull the top because this is what's gonna help give the shape of, see how this belly is rounder and then the top is like tighter? Same on this one I was doing. Let me see. The belly comes rounder, the head's a little higher. So you'll just do that. So you'll want to make sure you have it how you want it. See how this top color's nice and tight, and that kind of gives, we want this to be smooth, but we don't really tighten that too much because we want the shape to come where the bird has like the bigger belly. And you can always just, remember you have that ball inside, so you can squish it a little and tweak it. Don't worry about this popping through like that because we are going to secure all that. Okay, so you've tied your knot, you've pulled it evenly. Now we are going to cut the tail. And this you just eyeball. Ta-da, there you go. If you want, and I should have done that, you can angle it down a little bit just to give it a more natural, like a little longer on top and shorter on the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna secure it. Plug in your hot glue gun. This is the time to make little tweaks. You are going to take a little piece of cardboard or cardstock even, probably might be a little too thin, but we used egg carton. And you can see how a beak fits right there. See that? And you're gonna put a little dab of glue and you're gonna secure it. So right in that little spot. And just pop it in. Et voila! You can make it bigger or smaller. This one's obviously a little bit bigger than this one. Anywho, now, I'll show you real quick. This is the one I was just working on, and I was just doing another one. Do you see how tight and cute and small that head is? I did this one a little too loose. So when you do those first knots on those long hunks of yarn, if you want this cute little tiny head, then you have to make them tight. I'm just gonna keep going with this one. So now everything is how I want it to be, and I'm going to start securing it with the hot glue. So I'm just gonna kind of stick this down to touch in on the paper ball, and I'm just gonna give it a little dot and fold it over. And I'm gonna keep doing that. You don't want it to come out, you just want it to be underneath. And this is just so that these aren't gonna move a lot. So anywhere you see it kind of have freedom of movement, you just kind of want to give it a little securing dot. You just go around. If you want to cover up if part of the paper is sticking out, you can just secure it like that. Those are crazy kids upstairs.
That's because glue is.
And then you're gonna want to secure this strand that goes around here. So you don't want blobs of glue, right? So you're gonna tuck it under and you just give it a tiny squeeze. See, that one came out a little bit of a blob. I would do even less. So I would just give it a tiny squeeze and it's going in there and it's going underneath it. And you just go around, tucking under the string. Just a teeny bit, and giving it a little glue to dry, and that'll keep it from falling apart. My girls have been playing with these. I'm just gonna give some more glue into this section. The more you kind of reinforce underneath, the longer they'll last. Oops, don't do that. Can I have that glue stick, honey? Okay, so for the eyes, you can do one of three things. You can hot glue little seed beads, which is what I'm going to do right now. Oops, oops. So cute. You can sew on little seed beads, which would probably, yes, you may have that back, babe. Make it last a little bit longer. Oops. Try not to get glue on the yarn, obviously. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Or you can cut out little pieces of cardboard, which we also did. There, that's good enough. Ta-da! Which we did on this one, and then we just colored it black. So you can sew, you can glue beads, or you can glue cardboard on it. Okay, for the legs, again, two things you can do. You can use twigs, which is what we have handy. Just break off two little pieces, kind of wedge them up into the yarn to position them, and then you're gonna hot glue them to secure them in place. Boop. There we go. So you would just add a little dot of hot glue. Or I've also seen, and if you were making these and you wanted them to last longer, I would totally use wire to form,
Mommy, look at mine.
so pretty, to form little legs. And then you would just do the same thing, just hot glue the wire legs up there. And there you have it, your little birdie. These are so sweet, and as you can see, we have a whole bunch in the making right now, and my little helper over here is getting cracking. So, very nice, honey. So there you have it. Woo, hope you make it. Tag me if you do.